Hi everyone. So I wanted to bring something to y'all's attention. This is a guy named JB Gunner. Very good channel, but if you're soft or sensitive, you might not want to go there because he's straight to the point. And he is vulgar. He's not monetized because that way he can say whatever he wants to say. And, so he is truly crowd-funded. He's not monetized. But anyway, these are 6 organ victims, and I'll put the link to his video in the description. But this is 6 organ victims within 100 miles of each other, found dead. Okay, well, if y'all remember the crashed white Elantra, it was also found in Oregon. Now, Oregon is not that far from Moscow. Now, I'm not saying that it's related, because I don't think it is myself. I also don't think it's Bryan Kohberger, because there's literally 0 evidence to suggest that. Someone said, well, what about all the, I'm going to go over here and sit down. Someone said, what about all the data that they collected? Just because they collected bukus of data does not mean that they found anything. And why are they checking all this data? If they had their smoking gun already, if they could actually prove and tie Bryan to this crime, then why are they still digging? Ask yourself that question now. It's not logical. Let's all use a little bit of common sense here. Okay? Common sense. They cannot prove the white Elantra is Bryan's. Number 1. There's one right out behind that store, by the way. If you look on Google Earth, you'll see it. Also, Jack D., his father, that was parked at Adam and Jack D's house. He has a white Elantra the year they was originally looking for. Now, I'm not saying he had anything to do with it, but he certainly had motive. I mean, Kaylee had cheated on him. He was scorned. He stopped answering his phone right before 3 a.m. And I also don't believe that the crimes happened at 4. I believe they happened earlier. And I believe that whoever did it was already in the house with Dylan and Bethany. Do I think they're involved? Damn right. They are. Dylan especially is involved. But they both knew. They both knew about it. Now, I might get some backlash for saying that, but there's no way in hell that they didn't hear 4 people being bludgeoned to death and not call law for 8 hours. There's no way that there was no blood trail, not even that the dogs could smell, leaving that house. Now, they checked Bryan Kohberger's drains in his apartment. I wonder if they checked the drains at 1122 King Road. Because I bet that if they checked the drains at King Road address, they would most likely find some evidence. But these idiots are covering something up, because they went in there shortly after and started loading up a damn U-Haul truck with stuff that they was giving back to the families, and almost immediately sent in cleaners. Now, the sheath wasn't there. For 4 hours, there was other cops on the scene. Smith, one of them. No one seen that sheath. All of a sudden, voila, Payne and Nunez, I think it was, shows up, and he sees it from the door. But you're telling me that these other cops for 4 hours didn't see it from the door? And you're telling me that the only DNA on that sheath was on the snap? It was in a bed with 2 bloody bodies and there wasn't no blood on it? Now, with that said, I'm going to ship you over to Harsh Reality's recent video. And he goes into more detail and really explains it. So if you have questions about this crime, this case, Harsh Reality, Truth and Transparency, and J.B. Gunner are the three to go to. Tyler fella, he's a mess. He says he's crowdfunded, but he's monetized. He's a liar. Now, I don't care. He calls himself a Christian, and it really burns. Hey guys, sorry, the video cut off because there's no space in my phone. I was going to say it burns me up. Okay, bye.